I hate water maps. I ban them every single season like half the people at my rank. But this one game forced me onto the water with a civ I'd never once played there, and I honestly had no idea what I was doing. So I did the single dumbest thing I could possibly think of. Instead of fighting for the middle of the map like a normal, sensible person, I loaded my entire army onto boats and sailed it straight into his home base. And what happened next was complete and total chaos. Let me show you exactly what happened. So this game put me on a water map. It's called Migration, and it's exactly the kind of map I usually ban. Most players around my rank do the same thing. These maps are awkward. They're all about boats and naval control, and I'm just not comfortable playing them. I never have been. But this time I had no band left, so I get stuck with it. I was playing against French out on the water, and I had to figure things out as I went along. I spawned on a tiny little island. There was barely anything on it. I had some sheep, a deer pack, a little bit of gold, and one single relic. That was it. The whole map is built around Big Island in the middle. That's where the good resources are. That's where all two sacred sites are. And it sits right between me and my opponent. The normal way to play this is simple. You sail over there, you take the middle island, and you fight for control of it. So here's the plan I came up with. My Burgrave Palace was making men-at-arms really fast. Way more than I could even use at the time. So instead of sending them to the middle island like you're supposed to, I tried something completely different. I loaded all of them onto transport ships, every single one. I sailed the whole fleet around the long way, and I dropped them right onto his home base. The one place on the map he thought was completely safe. And it worked perfectly. His villagers started running in every direction. His town center began going down fast. He had no army at home to stop me at all. His whole army was off at the middle of the map fighting for the big island. Yeah, he was shooting at my farms with his ships the whole time. I could see it happening, but honestly, I did not care even a little bit. A few burned farms is nothing if I get to take down his entire base. And that is the whole idea right here. You hit him in the one place he's not looking, you make him regret leaving his home wide open. Now his home base is in ruins, so this is when I finally commit to the real map. I start shipping everything across the water, men-at-arms, villagers, prelates, all of it goes over together. And I head straight for the thing that matters most out here, the sacred sites. Because here's the real lesson from this whole game. When you're behind on the map, you do not need to win some perfect economy race. You do not need to be ahead. You just take the win condition for yourself. One sacred site goes down, then the second fawn falls too, and the timer starts ticking down. Now he's really starting to panic. So I lean into what this civ does best. When men-at-arms are not enough on their own, I add spearmen too, straight out of the Burgrave. The fights get really messy. I lose a lot of units in there, but every single ship that lands gives me a fresh new wave. And he simply cannot keep up with that much pressure on two different fronts. He's throwing knights at me from every side, trying to stop all of it at once. And this is where the whole thing tips over for good. I hit Imperial, I drop the Elsbeck Palace down at my base, and then I just start walking through everything he has left. His landmarks go down one by one, his knights are chasing me around the whole time I'm doing this, but honestly, I just stop paying attention to them. Let them chase me all they want. Now, the buildings are the only thing that matters. Then the last landmark falls, and just like that, the game is over. And that is the game that finally got me to Gold 2.